So today's going to be official day one of reaching out to new leads for businesses. So yesterday I got all the basic stuff done. I got the logo, I got the website, I got the basics done, right? Now we're actually going to gather leads and start reaching out to them today. Officially start cold calling people. But before I can even do any cold calling, like I said, I got to get the leads, clean the leads. So I'm going to show you guys that whole process right here as well. Alright, so first things first, we're going to need what we call a lead scraper. So there's two different ones that I like to use. Since we're in the earlier stage, we're going to use the earlier stage one, and then later on when we make some revenue, we'll switch over to the other one. So the first one we're going to use is Outscraper. So you can come over to Outscraper. Go ahead and hit log in, create an account if you don't have an account. Alright, and I'm all logged in. So you go to your billing. Go ahead and add a payment or add some money in here. You really don't need that much. It looks like I have leftover credits from when I used this last time. And trust me, like $5 is going to be enough to get you started. So what we're going to do is go to our services. We're going to go to use cases. We're going to go to lead generation. We're going to generate some leads, right? And we're going to use our Google Maps scraper. So basically what this is, if I go to Google and I type in like plumbers near me, right? Menifee, California, plumbers near me. Now I go to this area where it shows the map, and we call the map pack. This is where it's going to be scraping people from. So instead of me going through one by one, scrolling through all these, gathering all this business information, grabbing the links and everything, this will do that on a massive scale. So when you first sign into this, it's going to ask you to set the category / brand. So we're going to reach out to remodelers. So we're going to go through and make a special tool that's going to help make these links right here that we're looking for. I'm going to be using a Google Map data scraper to input URLs, and it'll go to that area and find remodelers, or it's going to find whatever niche plus city that I enter in and give it the URLs for. So what I need is a URL generator where I can type in a niche and an area, and it can generate me a bunch of URLs to copy and paste into these things, so I don't have to generate them by myself. Boom. So what this is going to do is going to make us a little basic tool where we can generate our own HTMLs now, or our own URLs. Now, while this is going, I'll show you the more advanced one that I have for my other company. Right here I have remodelers for vertical, which is the new company I'm starting right now. So I already used this to start a scrape. Technically I already started doing the scrape. I just want to walk through the process and show you guys exactly what I'm doing so you guys can follow along. But I already started it yesterday, so it'll be ready today. And I had it cleaned this morning so I can actually be ready to start doing some cold calls. But this one comes in 3 different tabs. So the first tab is the state tracker. So right here I can see how many are not started, how many are scraping, how many are being cleaned, working, or finished, right? So say like I was working in Arizona. Right now I'm scraping leads for California, because that's where I am right now. I want to reach out to people who are local to me. Say I was in Arizona, so I could be scraping leads, I can be cleaning leads, working leads, or I could be finished with leads. Or, in this case right now I have only 1 out of 50 states I've actually started doing work on. So this is just literally just a tracker to make sure I can like, okay, yeah, I'm just actually scraping leads, I'm cleaning the leads. Pretty soon I'll be working those leads. So this is the second tab, the URL generator. So what this one is it actually makes the URLs for me. So in California, you can see Los Angeles, San Diego, San Jose. It's grabbing all the major cities, and it's giving me Google Maps search remodeler Los Angeles, California. It's giving me all these URLs already. So all I have to do is copy these, go into my scraper, delete what's in there, paste, and now I have all these URLs for exactly what I'm looking for. This is going to be the best way to do it. When I started off, I used to do it the regular way. And I'll type in remodeler right here, like kitchen remodeler and bathroom remodeler, and then I would hit X all these, and then come in here and actually type in like Menifee, and then look up like California, and then I'll select this. Way too much time. Once you have this other system set up, it's going to save you so much time, so much effort, and that's what we're looking for. We're looking to be efficient. So let's see how far it's come with this generator. We'll preview this. Niche, remodelers, area, Cool, generate URLs. What I would tell it to do probably is make it easier instead of having to type in all of these. Maybe I'll tell it to make it easier by I could just type in the state and it will automatically pull the most relevant, biggest cities. So that way I don't have to type in every time. That would be pretty annoying. Whatever's going to make the most efficient for you, make it clean for you. Google Maps, Google Search, Google, wow. So that's kind of nice right there too. Niche plus area, niche modifier area. So this one's pretty in-depth, honestly. Probably don't need one that's super in-depth like this. You can tell it to make it a little bit more basic, more clean. And then look, I can just click right here, copy URLs. That's nice. That's perfect. So now I'll come over here, click on this, select all that, and then put in those new URLs. You can see perfect. Los Angeles, San Diego, Orange County, Riverside, blah 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 blah. Perfect. The one thing with Outscraper, if you leave this at 0 for maximum results, 0 means unlimited. It'll go until the search result's done. It can put you in a negative in your account balance, which I don't recommend. Plus, it also takes forever, and sometimes it even will crash as well, which we don't want that. You want it to be efficient, you want it to work. What I find is anywhere between 750 or 1,500 leads, right? That's going to be your sweet spot. Then it's going to ask you if you want to enhance your results, right? We actually use this right here, the cold calling pack, since we are cold calling. If you're going to be cold email outreach, you can do that one as well. Or I think this recommended pack does both of them, but it does cost more. So look, this one's going to cost like, a cent more each time. This one's also going to cost a cent, but if you do both of them, it's going to cost like 2 cents more. Right? But it's super cheap. Watch us right here. We're going to hit get data. Every time you run something, it's called a task. So this is going to be called a task within Outscraper. And you can see we're going to get 1,500 places, company insights and everything, and it's only going to cost us about $5.87, right? It gives us a time estimate of 21 to 75 minutes. I've used this long enough to know that it's usually going to lean towards the end. So what I like to do whenever I need leads is I start the scrape the night before. I come in the morning and it's done, and then I go in through the cleaning process. So let me show you what the cleaning process is now. All right, so what I like to do is I like to be super organized with how I organize my leads. So kitchen remodelers, I'm going to just use the same list I had from before. Technically, I'm just going to reach out to them. I don't even think I've reached out to this list at all before. But it's still recent. It's actually probably like 6 months old, actually. Yeah, so I'll probably end up getting a new list actually right now. But let me go through this process and show you exactly what I did. So I made a spreadsheet. I made one tab that says URLs. Obviously, I kept track of the URLs I was doing. I'll go to my OG list. So this is the list that Outscraper gives you. So when you're done, you can go to your tasks. And when your list is done, you can come over here and you can download it, or you can go straight to Google with it. I usually download it and then I bring it to Google myself. But this is pretty much what it looks like. You got filters, search results, the actual name of the company, the category, you get their street address, city, region, zip code, very important, their phone number and their website. Sometimes I keep this one as well. This is a direct URL to their Google link. Sometimes when I'm trying to reach out to people, they answer and I go to research them. For some reason, I look up their number and their name and I can't find their Google page. So I'll keep this now because I realized that if I keep this, I can go straight to the Google page and remember who these guys are and look them up and find some information. Right? If they have booking links, it'll show up here, longitude, latitude. So score and rating. So this is their actual Google score and rating right here. Sometimes I keep this as well, and I use it to filter out as well. So if someone's already got like hundreds to thousands of reviews already, they probably already got a decent system to where they don't need me to pitch them a website and they don't need any cold calls, right? They're fine. But if they're like a 4.4 rating with only 17 reviews, this is probably someone I can help, right? Clean out state. Look, their site doesn't even work thing. So just because someone does have a site listed doesn't mean, they're not qualified for you to reach out to until, I've gone through all the information I need. So this is the OG list. I have a chat prompt since I've done this so many times. I have like a ChatGPT prompt that helps me clean the list. I recommend you do it a few times yourself. Do your own little lead cleaning, and then you can tell Chat exactly what to do. The reason for that is if you haven't done it before, you need to do it a couple times just to know exactly what needs to be done before you can have something else do the task for you. Because if they do it wrong, then you don't know, how would you know if it's done right or wrong, right? So do it a few times yourself. So then you can make a ChatGPT prompt or something, Claude or something Manus that will clean it for you. So this one right here had all of them. So if I select all, so this, after even just cleaning the list of the ones that are closed, open, the reviews and everything, looks like I have thousands of leads on here. in the 4,000s. Yeah, 4,257. I think I had it go through a second cleaning though, and I had to make sure that there's no big name companies in here as well. And then I came over here and filtered it by the ones that had no website, and then these are all the leads that I ended up with. Well, that's basically like a big overview of how I clean the list. If you guys want a more in-depth video of literally just getting the leads, cleaning the leads, and everything like that, just let me know below, give it a like, comment, whatever, let me know, and I'll go ahead and make that video as well. So now that I have a list that's ready to go, I take that list into my CRM now, inside GoHighLevel. So we made my GoHighLevel account yesterday, we got the phone number set up and everything like that. All I have to do is hit import. We're going to go into next, so let me move my guy over here this time. We hit next, then we click import, and then we would grab our CSV file. I don't think I have anything. Oh, we'll just say this one for now. Get your remodelers, that's the same list anyways. Boom, no site, perfect. You can see there's the name, match the name, match the phone. If you want to keep track of the site or Google Map link and rating and score and all that, you can. In this case, I'm not going to, so I'm going to hit don't import the 3 unmapped ones. Hit next. I always create a name for the list so I know exactly what it is. So no site modelers. All right, you can even add tags. I think I have one here already for no site. See, yep. So no site. We'll add remodeler. So this way you can even organize your leads even more. Normally I would even put the states, but I think this is just going to stay for. I'll go ahead and put Cali actually. Yeah, so we'll go ahead and mark those leads. I'll import these leads, and then those will be ready to reach out to. Usually this doesn't take too long, so it's already started doing stuff, and there we go. Out of 1,000 leads, we got 31 so far. You can hit X and hit statistics and it'll refresh. So yep, it's doing its thing. I can come back into my smart lists where it actually shows all of them. So you can see right here, no site remodelers. It probably won't show because this is actually the exact same list right here. Now we have leads to actually reach out to. So how do we call them, right? So GoHighLevel, we have the phone number in here. So all we have to do is hit this and we can start dialing people, right? But what we have built, our advanced automations that we used an automation called a power dialer, which is going to allow me to call people super efficient. I also do SMS blasts as well. We're not going to do any of that yet. We're going to burn through a lot of money and a lot of credits. So I just uploaded, I think, $10 in credits to use for calling people. So I think all in all, we're in maybe like $30 so far. But yeah, so we got leads for like $6. We got this system, $10 in credits. We spent about $2 on the phone number, and then we also got the domain, which is about like $12 to $14. So all that's going to be stacking up. We're going to have a running tracker down below, and we're going to try to make money a lot faster than we're spending it. That's the goal. So let me explain the power dialer a little bit. Power dialer works is you put them in here and it puts them into a workflow. So instead of having to manual dial each single person and then keep track of them, it's going to put them into an automation. So instead of having to dial each one, we're just going to click a button and it's automatically going to push through each person. And then it's going to push them into a pipeline that we can also visually see where each person is, right? So if they're in this section, that means they're in here, but they haven't even been called yet. So they're in the cold call campaign, they're ready to be called, they're ready to be contacted. As soon as we call them one time, the system's going to recognize that and it's going to update it. And then it's going to see that we called them 2 times. Everyone's going to go through a 3-call process until we either sell them or we get rid of them, right? After 3 calls, we're not going to spend any more time. You'll notice as I go through the calls, I don't leave voicemails or anything as well. The system will know that I marked the call, no answer, and it's going to automatically send them a text message to pick up that conversation for me. Once I implemented this small system after cold calling for a while, it skyrocketed my sales. So if you're doing cold calling right now, but you don't have a follow-up system besides leaving voicemails, which I don't even recommend most of the time, you're going to be really missing out on sales. So what that means, so if I call someone and they don't answer, I'm going to mark the system like, hey, this guy did not answer. the system going to see that, like, hey, he called him, he didn't answer. It's going to see, hey, what call cycle is he in, like 1, 2, or 3, and depending on which one I'm in, it's going to send them a very specific text message. So I'm trying not to get too technical. If you guys want a super technical video on specifically that, again, let me know below, and I'll make a whole in-depth video on exactly how the power dialer works, how to use it, and even how to import it in for yourself. So yeah, let me know below if you want that. For now though, we got everything in here. We got our contacts. In order to push them into that power dialer, we're going to come in here. We're going to select this, make sure that we're selecting all contacts, and then we're going to hit trigger automation. We're going to call this power dial remodelers California, right? The workflow we're going to pick is the power dialer, and then the mode we're going to pick is all at once. So we're going to send everyone all at once in this list to that power dialer so we can start contacting them. Add to automation. Let's go ahead and check that progress. This is usually way faster than importing the leads. Importing the leads takes a little time because it's actually building the database information. This is just more of like a transfer, like, okay, the leads, the databases are here, let's just put them over here. So you can see like 600 people are already into the power dialer. So if you have this power dialer in your system and you're using power dialer inside your GoHighLevel the same way that I'm doing it through manual actions, the way to get to that is through conversations. There's a section up here called manual actions. And this is my power dialer. This is where it's all going to live now. So everyone's listed right here. So instead of me having to come over here, dial each person, hit call, and go through the process, all I'm going to have to do is hit let's start, and it's going to start taking me down the list one by one, automatically down each person until the call is ended, and then it moves on automatically to the next one. It'll give me like a 40-second timer in between to, do any interactions, pause it, or anything if I need to. Alright guys, so that's all I'm going to do in this video. The next video is it's still going to be the same day. It's just going to be a separate video because it's going to be specifically on cold calling, setting appointments, going through scripts, and everything like that. I wanted to have its own separate dedicated video. But if you want me to go in depth on anything on this video or any of my future videos or anything like that, just go ahead, leave comments, let me know down below. And I'll do my best to answer any questions and make more content that answers more in-depth questions as well. But yeah, I'm excited for the cold calling video. I hope you guys are too.